So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a really professional looking video using Adobe Spark. It's very easy, very simple, and the nice thing about it is that Adobe Spark takes care of a lot of the animations and transitions and things that normally if you built something in Movie Maker or a similar program, you'd have to add all those transitions yourself. Now, is this like high-end professional commercial level video content? Well, maybe not, but it is definitely good for entrepreneurs and small businesses. Quick and easy. So I do have a subscription to Adobe, so that's something that you would have to look into. And this is their overall Spark platform. So it's really easy. This is, the home screen, and then you'll go down here to your projects. And you can see I have a couple of projects that I'm going to work on that's staged. So in order to make a project, you just click on the plus button, and you can decide what you want to do, and I do video. And then you go ahead and name it, testing video, I'll call this. And then you can pick a story template or you can start from scratch. So I haven't really done a lot of these templates before. I just tend to start from scratch. So this will go ahead and load for us here. And then you just click out of this. These are the tips and things. So as you can see here, I have this, so I have my brand set up on this, and I can show you how to set up a brand here in a little while. But for the most part, this video is about actually making the video. So this is our first slide, and in a way you kind of think of it as a really basic version of like PowerPoint or something. So for my first video, I can choose a title and text for my first slide. So I can say Adobe Spark, and then I can say, and so you can change these colors too. I'll show you how to do that. How to. All right, so if I want to go in here, I can change the theme, and I can change it to different themes. Maybe I want it the dark bay theme, maybe I want it to be title theme. So as you can tell that Adobe will just go ahead and change the whole theme for you as you're working through your entire PowerPoint or your entire video here. Let's see here, we can go widescreen, you can do it on a square screen. You can add music, so these are different types of music that we can add here. So let's see here, if I click on one, usually plays a little demo. So I can add that. So that's my music, and now it's going to play music across the whole slideshow, okay? Thus far, I haven't found a way to only play music on a couple slides. So if you don't want music to play across the entire presentation, then you're going to want to add your audio at one of the later steps, and I'll kind of show you how to do that. So I like to have music play across my entire video, so I just added in Adobe Spark. I just think it's easier. So that's my title page, and then it has a credits page that's added in there for you if you want to. You click on this slide and you can add the next one. And then let's say I want to add a picture, because pictures make it nice. You can go to find free photos right on Adobe Spark, and then let's say I want to say presentation. And then, boy, I don't know, maybe this one. You can click on them, it'll puts it right in there for you. Let's see here, and then down here is your slide timing. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But let's add a couple of slides, and then let's say I want to do a split screen. And I want to say reasons to use Spark. And then let's say over here, I like to add icons sometimes, and Adobe has lots of free icons that you can choose from. So here's presentation, and I can add one of those in there. And now a really cool thing that you can do is you can add a video. Okay, so then the question is, like, where could you get videos from? Well, if you go to a free site like Pexels, and like I just have a topic in there of science, okay? So these are free to use videos, images. And then you can also click up here on videos, okay? So then let's say if you hover over it, it'll show what it is. Like this is a person writing on here. And it's not going to make any sense in this slideshow I'm building, but this is just an example of how to do these things. So it's downloading over here. If I click on video, I can upload it into Spark. And then this is the timing, so how long I want the video to play. So let's say I want this to play for 5 seconds. Save. It's going to put the video into the background of the slide. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put some text right over it, and then it's pretty cool because the video will play in the background. So then I can say, Adobe is a fast way to make videos. Okay. And then, so that's kind of one way to do that. And you can actually do that on a split screen as well. So I can add a video here. Say I want the video there again. And I'm just going to make this a little shorter. Save. And then when I have the split screen, I can actually have like the video playing on one side, and I could have like a picture on the other side, or I could have text or an icon. There's a lot that I can do with it that way. So it's not 100% customizable, but it is also very simple. And if I wanted to switch to the other side, I can do that. And I can edit it here. So this one I can zoom in. Let's say I want to add text over here. There we go. I can increase the size of my text. And let me see here. I'll go back to here to this picture. You can adjust the size of your pictures by clicking on the picture, and then I can make it smaller if I wanted. Or let's say I really wanted to zoom in on the fact that this person was holding a sign, and I can drag and drop it. If I want to add text over the picture, I can do that too. And then once it finishes loading here, I can actually drag and drop that to different locations. So I can drag and drop that. And you can go through and add things. Let me see here. You can also, of course, you can get your images and things from free image sites. You can buy stock photos too. So we can go to photos. You can click back here, and then you can go to Adobe stock. So these ones are royalty-free images. So you could say, I don't know, puppy. So I'll put this picture of this little guy in there. Licensing images, I haven't really messed with those much. Lightroom. So you can connect this to Dropbox. You can connect it to Google Photos if you have like if you want to make family videos. So this says Adobe stock on it. You probably have to, there's probably a subscription for that. But you can connect it to Google Drive if you have like a lot of pictures that you want to use on Google Drive, and then that way you can pull your pictures right from Google Drive. Yeah, pretty cool. So now you can you can preview it if you want. And see how it does the animations and transitions automatically for you. All right, so that's an example of how that is. So if you like that, you can download it. But now, let's say you wanted to do a voiceover for this. So what you could do to do your voiceover is you could do the same thing that I'm doing right now. I'm using Screencast-O-Matic, or you can use another screen recording device. And what you could do, well, so basically you would speak and record this. In which case, I would say you'd probably want to remove your music. So let's take the music off. But I go preview, I go Adobe Spark, how to. And then I could say innovation, Spark videos, blah, 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 blah. And then you can just keep talking through it. Now, if you need to change the length of one of your slides, obviously you'd probably give it a practice run, but you can adjust the amount of time. So let's say I had, a lot to say about this slide. I would have to edit it and make the video longer. Or I can change this one here. I got a lot to say about reasons to use Spark. I want 19 seconds to talk about it and things like that. So once you're done and you're happy with your video, you can click download. And okay, so once you record your voiceover, if you want to have one, I mean, if you just have an informational video, at this point you can just download it and you're done. Especially if you want to make like just a basic slideshow or something. And then once you download it, I open it up into a program like Movie Maker, and then I add my voiceover right on top of it. And I can add an introduction or something like that. So you can continue to improve on this video in a program like Movie Maker without all the difficulties of having to take all that time to set up your own slide transitions and having the fading come in and out and playing movies on the background. So it's a really quick and easy way to make a video with a lot less time and a lot less technical knowledge. So while that's downloading, I'll go ahead. I have Movie Maker on this computer because I think it's running Windows 7. So there is a newer version of Movie Maker for Windows 10. That one's pretty easy to figure out. Just, you got to use it a couple of times and then it makes a lot more sense. So you add your videos and things. So here's a video. This is just that little clip we downloaded. I don't think this one's done downloading yet. It takes a little bit to download. Like the bigger your file is, the longer it takes to download. So once I'm done downloading that Spark video, I can just like plop it into Movie Maker. And then when I have my voiceover recorded, I could add my voiceover to that. Like here's an example of just a voice clip. And then
worldwide, 9.4 million tons of the chemical has been sprayed on fields.
So I can move and drag and drop my clip wherever I want it to start. And then if you need to clip something, like if you want to edit it, you can just edit it out. So that's how I do it. There's a lot of different ways to handle the final adding in of the voiceover. I mean, gosh, you could even preview it on your, like if I click cancel out of this, you could even preview here. And you could run your screencast-o-matic and just capture this part of the screen right here. And you could just play it and talk. So that's another way of doing it. If I added the music and I do the preview. Adobe Spark, how to. Thanks for watching my tutorial video. In this innovative presentation, we're going to learn how to make a Spark presentation. Let's talk about the reasons to use Spark. And during the time period that I'm making this voiceover, I would just have my screencast-o-matic. I would show you how to do that, except I'm using it right now. I would just basically be recording just this part of the screen. And in the end, I just download the screencast-o-matic final copy, and voila, I'm done. I've got like an awesome video. So that is an example of how you can quickly and easily make a video for yourself, handle the transitions and everything. Hey, if this video helped you out, would you please give me a thumbs up? Write a comment in the description below. I'd love to hear what you have to say and what you're creating. All right, thanks a lot.